Growing up in my life, I was impacted by gangs, drugs, violence, and addiction. And all my brothers and sisters were also. My mother's an original gang member. In her life growing up, she was addicted to drugs, impacted by gangs, and domestic violence. My oldest brother is serving 24 years in prison. My second older brother is in county jail. My youngest sister had 5 of her children taken away by the Children Protective Services, and she will never get them back. She is currently just paroled. My youngest brother is currently in prison. Me, I'm a survivor, and I was able to help my youngest sister become a survivor also. Growing up, even though my life was impacted with a lot of hurt and pain, I started to make a list of things that I wanted for myself. Today, I want to share this list with you. Love, identity, affiliation, trust, respect, friendship, loyalty, fun, honor, duty, responsibilities, punishment, and reward. Now I want to ask you, would you agree that a functional family gives these things to their children?
Yes.
Now I want to ask you, would you agree that a gang also gives these things to their children? At the age of 11, it was the first time I became homeless. At the age of 13, I was living in a car with my mother. It broke down and was towed away. My mom said everything would be okay. Don't worry about it. Go to school, ride the transit home, wait for me at the Placita in Watsonville. And so I did. I went to school, rode the bus back. When I got to the Placita, my mom wasn't there. Scared and thinking the worst, I looked for her all throughout Watsonville. Abandoned houses, abandoned cars, parks, place that we had stayed. As the day grew into night and it got later, it was dark, I was hungry, scared, fearing for my life and hers, feeling hopeless. I came up on a bus bench and I sat down. It got later, it got colder, I was hungry. I seen a gang member start walking towards me. I put my head down. As he got closer, he said to me, "Gina, is that you?" And I looked up at him and I said, "Yes." He sat there with me all night. I explained my situation. He said, "Gina, everything will be okay." In the morning, he walked me across the street to the gas station, bought me the best 2 chili dogs I've ever had in my entire life, and he gave me $2. He said, "Ride the transit to school. Come back to Watsonville. Look for your mom at the Placita. And if you don't find her, come meet me at the bus stop." And so I did. I went to school. I returned back to the Placita, looked all over Watsonville, now believing that I would never see my mom ever again. I went back to the bus stop. There is where he was waiting for me. He told me everything will be okay. He took me to his mother's house where I was given a warm shower, clean clothes, and a hot meal. After that, he said, "Come on, let's go to my house where I live with my son and my wife." When we arrived there, my mom was there waiting for me. We lived with him for 3 months. He gave me everything that was on my list. One day, I was asked not to go to school and to carry and transport weapons and drugs. That's when my list changed. I was offered the homeboy list: love, identity, affiliation, trust. And I was not willing to pay the price for the gang. I chose to be free, to go to school and follow my passion, soccer. Soccer saved my life. My stepfather raised me. He's an immigrant man from Mexico. He settled in Watsonville. He's the founder of the Men's Watsonville Soccer League. Not only is he the founder, but he instilled in me and taught me strong values and morals. And he also taught me the passion and love of soccer. And although growing up impacted with my mom's lifestyle, and feeling hurt, pain, suffering physical and emotional abuse, periods of homelessness, I became an all-star soccer player. And in high school, my soccer team provided me with my home team list, providing me with love, identity, fun, loyalty, everything that I was looking for. And with the help of my coaches that became my mentors, they provided me guidance, support, love, a sense of family. They also supported me, and they gave me the opportunities I would have never had without them. Growing up, even though, and we could take hours if I could talk to you guys about all my life growing up, all the hurt and pain that I suffered, I prayed and asked God continually, why is this happening to me? As I was growing up, I started to understand why. I needed to know, to understand, to live, so that I could take that hurt and pain and support youth in my community and inspire them that they can also succeed. Today, I'm a Santa Cruz County juvenile probation officer. My caseload, I work with high-risk, gang-involved, high-needs youth and family. People ask me all the time, how do you get youth to change your behaviors? Number one, you identify their risk factors. Number two, you figure out what their strengths are. And number three, you look at what their passion and love is. You provide them with a home team list, with whatever it is that they say that they want to be, whether it be a soccer player, an artist, a musician, whatever it may be for that individual young person. 3 years ago, I started the Azteca soccer program. With just an idea and no real support, I jumped into it, fully sprinting. I took kids that were on my caseload that wanted to play soccer, and I offered them the activity. Probation officers, listening to my idea, pinched together nickels and dimes. The community donated, made money donations. The department provided us with our first uniform. The Lions Club bought the kids soccer shoes. Without the community's engagement, Aztecas could have never gotten off the floor. Our youth on our team are good kids. Yes, they are impacted by gangs, they are high risk, they are high needs, they have some issues, but they daily make the decision, do I hang out with my gang, or do I pick up the soccer ball and do I play on the Azteca soccer team? This is not just a soccer team. This is not just a soccer team. When I talk about providing our youth with a home team list, each youth plays on the team but gets individual support from a caring and firm and just probation officer, but also mentors. This is not just a soccer team. Our parents, the parents of the youth that play on this team, they are hardworking, working many hours in the fields and in canneries, trying to provide their youth, their kids, with their family list. And because of their work and other issues, which we all know as parents that we have, it's hard. One day, Maria came up to me and said, Gina, I don't know what I would do if you had not started the Azteca soccer team. My son, would he still be addicted to methamphetamines and heroin? Would he be in jail, prison, or dead? The answer is no. Her son, Salvador, is one of the founding members on the soccer team. He continues to play on the team. He's been clean and sober for over 3 years. He has not reoffended, and he is a good kid. This is not just a soccer team. This is not just a soccer team. The Azteca soccer program provides the list, the home team list, but they also provide 3 mentors assigned to each soccer team. These mentors inspire the kids to be great soccer players, but they also inspire them to be great people. What's unique about this team? You have norteños and sureños that play on the same common ground, a soccer field. We provide them a pro-social experience where they can get positive reinforcements from their probation officers, from their peers, from rival gang members, from their parents. They learn life skills taught not only by me and the other coaches that support me, but by the mentors: conflict resolution, anger management, communication skills, self-identity, sportsmanship, responsibility, and discipline. This is not just a soccer team. I used to have a young man on my soccer team. His name was Carlos. One day he came to me and he said, "Guess what happened yesterday?" I said, "What happened?" He said, "I was walking down a busy street in Watsonville and I heard guys starting to yell gang slogans. I looked back and I seen a group of norteños starting to form." He said, "I seen them picking up rocks, sticks, bottles, whatever they could find." He said, "I started to look for safety. Where am I going to run? Where am I going to hide? What am I going to do?" He said before he started to take off running, he looked one more time over his shoulder, and he seen one of the players on his soccer team. He said, "I don't know what happened. I took off running, and I'm alive." Later on that week, I talked to the norteño that was with that young group of males. And I said, "Hey, I heard something happened with Carlos." He said, "Yeah." I go, "Tell me about it." He said, "Well, these guys said that they seen this guy. He's from another gang, and we're all going to chase him." And then I looked, and I told the guys, "Hey, I know that guy. He's on my soccer team. Leave him alone. He's cool. He's my teammate." This is not just a soccer team. My vision is to have an academy where soccer is the focus. It's the hook for these kids. But it would also have academics with the focus on going on to college, health education component, gang intervention, social activities and life skills, a family component, mentorship, and job readiness. You ask, why purple? You've seen some of these slides in purple. Our program's unique, and it's purple because when you take norteños that claim red and sureños that claim blue, and you put them together, you get purple. Our community, the community of Watsonville, the community of Santa Cruz, have come together to support not only me, but the Azteca soccer program. And we have seen results. 25% of our youth have decreased their incarceration. 25% have decreased the recidivism rate and probation violations. 55% of our youth are on track to graduate. 98% of our youth show the willingness to shake opposing team players' hands, but opposing rival gang members' hands. 98% of our youth show signs of increased self-esteem. This is not just a soccer team. This is not just a soccer team. The Azteca's youth the Aztecas' youth, our youth, the lost, the forgotten, the abused, the neglected. These youth are not bad youth. These youth are me. And I will continue to believe in them as someone believed in me. And I invite you to believe in them also. Thank you.